Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry about not producing a vlog for last week. I had the week after the race and then I went straight into 7 nights of night shift and I wasn't really training much. I probably could have produced some content, but one, wasn't training much. 2, I'm sorry, I was not feeling it. And 3, I just thought, I can talk about it in this video anyway. So yes, I did 7 nights of night shift, finished yesterday morning, so today is now Monday. I have work today and tomorrow, and then got a few days off for the rest of the week, which will be so nice. We're still not training that much. This week, essentially, from what my coach has scheduled for me, is no structure at all this week. Go and do whatever you want. If you want to go and ride, if you want to swim, if you want to hike, if you want to do anything else, go and do that. So we'll see what we get up to this week. But I am going to start the week off strong with a swim before I go to work. I start work at midday, so we're going to go to the pool. It is 8:30 in the morning. I'm still adjusting back into daytime life after night shift, so I'm going to be a little bit rusty for a few days. All right, let's go. What a absolute vibe for getting your towel. And it is cold. Now I get to sit in the car fully wet. Morning is Tuesday at like 6:30. Been awake since 5. I wanted to sleep till 7, but my brain had other plans. I feel like post-night shift you just get this sometimes you sleep really good and then other times you're like awake and being like, I was up this time last week. But yeah, just thinking about work things this morning at 5 a.m. made me wake up and just not be able to get back to sleep. That's fun. So, anywho, today, another day of do whatever you want. So I'm just going to jump on the bike, on the trainer, and do an hour of, I don't know, I might choose a session, I might choose a course, not really sure yet. I can't be bothered getting back into like strict intervals and stuff, so we will do whatever I want, really. And then I got to go to work. So yeah, love that for my go to work and unpack what I was thinking about this morning. Guys, very random and unrelated. Look at my plant. Oh, it's cold. It's got frostbite already. There's been 2 days of frost. Oh, it's actually icy. Yeah, that's got ice on it. Why does this one fine and this one's just, I don't know, how annoying. So that ride, I've started to do a little bit of heat prep because obviously Kona is going to be 30 to 35 degrees, I don't know, humidity, and then riding through like the lava fields. I've seen videos where they've recorded the temperature off the road and it's like 50 degrees plus coming off the road. So it's going to be hot. I know everyone knows it's going to be hot in Kona, like it's stupid to think it's not going to be hot, but I've started like mildly introducing heat prep by just not having the fan on. on the trainer, and even like it's practically winter here now, like you still get really hot and you sweat a lot and you feel a bit like shit. But I will be implementing proper heat training for this block. I just need to talk to my coach about it, see how we're going to implement it, because learning from experience from last year when I raced in Cairns and I raced at Townsville, I still wasn't 100% better from like the Epstein-Barr virus, post-viral chronic fatigue thing, but the heat really hit me. I really struggled in it. Whereas like previous years I haven't struggled as much, but yeah, definitely last year I struggled quite a bit with it. So I really want to go hard with the heat training. My physiology may have changed over the last couple of years, or since being sick. So I might just not tolerate going from winter to hot as well as I used to. I don't know, but that's what we're going to do. So I will definitely be taking everyone through that journey in these videos of what I'm doing for heat prep and how I'm heat prepping for Kona. So I hope that's interesting for some people, because I'm going to do it properly. And yeah, I won't get into it now, but once I start getting into it and I've got all the stuff that I need for it, I will show you what I'm doing. Okay, I gotta go have a shower and go to work. Morning. She is fresh, starting to get very fresh. It was like -1 this morning, and it's been like that for the last few days. Frosty, cold, and like the sun's out now, but yeah, it's like 6 degrees still. So I'm gonna go for a run. I'm gonna aim for about an hour today, so this will be the longest run since the Ironman, and we're about 2.5 weeks post race. So just gonna take things slow, see how we go, and try and build some rhythm back into training. Let's go. So as I said, this week is just go to feel, and I'm really trying to like disconnect my brain from the part of me that is like trying to structure in sessions. Like I'm like, okay, Wednesday I'm gonna run, but I want to run 3 times this week, so when am I going to fit other runs in? And then I want to cycle 3 times as well. And it's like, just chill, dude. Like, do whatever you want. There is no structure. You're not back in a build phase yet. You're in recovery still. You should just be waking up each day and saying, all right, what am I going to do today? And that's what this week is about, and that's what I'm really trying to force into my mind. So this morning, instructed Rachel's head I was going to ride, and then I woke up and I was like, it's really nice, it's cold, let's go run, let's get a nice chill run out. That's what we're doing. Also, on another note, I need to go and book a massage with Cara, because like my legs feel fine, but there's just like tight spots that I can feel, definitely residual from the race, and I didn't want to like use money up for a massage, but I think I'm going to need to. Well, we did just over 11 Ks. I don't really know what else I have to say about that run that I haven't already said. It felt fine. I just feel flat, but I'm probably flat from night shift. And like I've only just started doing more solid type sessions, like not just going out for a 30-minute jog stroll, or like just sitting on the bike and just turning the legs over and not actually paying any attention. Like yesterday I did a interval session on the bike, and today I've gone out and done a 10K run. So these are my first like proper sessions, so the body's probably a bit like, oh, okay, we're getting back into something now. So yeah, I'm probably just a bit flat. It'll be fun. I'm gonna regret doing pull-ups with a hoodie on. Yeah. like 7:30 in the morning. On a day off work, I woke up at 6. That is not on. From Happy Ears. I don't know if you can see those. These little earplugs. Hopefully the camera can see those. I get water in my ears when I swim very easily. And then afterwards, I'm in this like trying to get it out, and I end up having to use like this ear clear stuff which dries it up. But I also get a lot of like hay fever symptoms after going to the pool, like the nasally stuff and all that. And I wonder if keeping water out of my ears might help that. So we're going to try these today. Just about to jump online for a little podcast appearance with MZ for the reinvention project. I don't know how podcasty I am. I have done a podcast before though, and it went okay. So hopefully this one goes okay. I know this is weird, but like I used to do this for a living. Well, when I say living, I didn't make a living off it, which is why I don't do it anymore. But I actually used to paint animals, and so now I'm painting my bike, and I have not painted anything in years, I tell you. And then I just had this idea. I was like, I should like paint my bike. And you know, like those real like nice paintings you see of like sports cars. That's where I'm going with this, but it's probably not going to turn out quite as good as those sports cars paint. So far, this is what we got. Sorry, it's a bit dark. I feel like I've started with the easiest bit first, which is the frame. And the crankset is going to be the worst bit, I reckon. The wheels are going to be hard because of how, like, the roundness, because they're round. I feel like getting, painting the wheels and getting the tires right without looking like they got lumps and that in them is going to be hard. And then the handlebars will just be, they won't be that hard. They're just a bit like more intricate details. The saddle's going to be a pain, I reckon, because it's a 3D printed saddle, so it's got all like the honeycomb wedging. And then the spokes, oh my gosh. Yeah, so the frame is definitely the easiest bit. And that's what I started with. But I'm sitting on the ground because I don't really have anywhere else in my house to do this, because I made the painting so big, like it's half the size of the wall. So yeah. So this is only my second introduction to heat prep, and all I'm doing is just doing it without the fan on. And I feel like shit. It just feels so hard. But not hard in a sense of I'm pushing high watts and it should be hard. Hard in a sense of my legs feel zapped, like they've got nothing in them, they're jelly. So I don't know if it's just because I'm getting hotter and sweating more and that's like a physiological response to that, or whether it's from night shift and I'm just run down, like post race into night shift, my body's just like, oh shit, okay, we're actually a bit cooked. Or I need to change gears. Or if it's low iron, because I do get that a lot. Or if I just haven't fueled properly in the last couple of weeks, because night shift I'm notorious for not fueling properly because I feel like I miss a whole meal most days, just with when I wake up and go to bed and during the night and all that. And then I haven't been eating that much this week. So I probably need to sit down and figure out what it is. I am due to go and get some blood tests done. Just as I usually will do it like 3 times a year. The last time I had blood tests was in February, I think? Or was it November? Ooh, it's a good question. I think it might have been November, actually, when I last had blood tests done after Melbourne. Yeah, that would make more sense. So yeah, I'm definitely due another blood test to check iron and check just everything else out. I just feel a bit, I don't think it's the heat stuff. I think I'm run down and something else is a little bit amiss. At the moment, I just gotta spin out for a little bit and then finish up. So sweet. Oh, imagine when I actually start properly heat training. It's gonna be a mess. Seriously though, guys, like I'm probably one of the most random people that you will ever come across. Yeah, my paintings, I've got an update. We did a bit more today. I did one part of one of the wheels. We did the wheel, like rim and the tire. I haven't done the spokes yet or the cassette because she gonna be a lot of work, and I think I just need to sit down and focus on those parts as like an individual thing. So yeah, let me show you. Oh fucking hell, look at it. It's not looking too bad, hey, so far. The wheel is like not symmetrical. You can see bits where it's not symmetrical. I don't know how I'm gonna fix that and make it symmetrical. Like it's just gonna, it is what it is, you know? I feel like when you're back here, you don't really notice that, maybe? Anyway, yeah, I'm painting in my hallway because I've got like, it's so big. Anyway. Good morning. I just want to talk about the sponsorship proposals that I've been sending out. I've approached several businesses, like I'm talking 15 to 20, I'm gonna say, between myself individually, Emma as well, like as a team, and then herself individually is probably closer to 30. And guys, we're getting nowhere with it. I don't know if our approach is wrong, like we're trying to go for partnerships, whether we just need to go out and ask for donations. But it's very demotivating, especially like I'm not joking when I say I can't afford this trip without some support, some financial assistance. So it is, this week's been a bit mentally like low, just because I've been trying all these things and yeah, just getting nowhere with it. I'm not even getting replies saying no. I'm just getting crickets. So if anyone has any suggestions or has their own business and wants to support, please let me know. I would love to hear some suggestions from people. Because we got to get to Kona somehow. As I have been thinking about this whilst I've been running, I might link my donation link below. So if anyone wants to pass that on to businesses, please do. I mean, anyone can donate to it, but I don't want to take individuals' money, as I've said before. So yeah, businesses would be great. But what was I going to say? The proposal. So I've got a sponsorship proposal for businesses that want a partnership and get something in return, like jersey sponsors, YouTube appearances, Instagram content, that sort of stuff. And then like we work out a partnership, and then I've made this donation link through the Australian Sports Foundation for businesses, small businesses that don't necessarily want a partnership but still want to support, so they can go and just make a donation of any value really to that link. So I'll link that below as well. Yeah. My watch is telling me that I did that run. Yeah. Oh no, that's Power Zones. Power Zones are still cooked on this. I need to contact Darman. Power Zones are cooked, Elevation is cooked. Yep. My friends, I was going to do a 3-hour ride today into a bit of a run. That was the plan in my head, and just all week I've been feeling really flat mentally and physically since doing night shift. Today I woke up with a bit of a headache. My resting heart rate is like 6 or 7 beats higher than what it normally would be. Probably about 6 beats higher than what it normally would be. And I've just been sitting there this morning eating breakfast going like, I really just don't want to ride on the road today. You know what my coach would be saying in the background? In my head, she'd be saying, you've got 20 weeks till Kona, you've got a massive block of training that we're ramping up to hit. And if you're feeling like this now, do not push through it. Do not push through it, because 1, you'll burn yourself out mentally, and 2, you'll burn yourself out physically. You'll push yourself further into this hole of fatigue. There's obviously something going on where your body just needs a bit of extra rest. So now's not the time to do anything stupid. Now I'm trying to have Metamucil because I definitely haven't been having enough fibre. The naturopath wouldn't be happy with me having Metamucil because I should be getting enough fibre in my diet and not needing it. So, my family is going to the zoo today, and I wasn't going to go because they were leaving at 10, and I wanted to do my ride, but now I'm not going to ride, and I'm going to go to the zoo instead. So, let's go. Oh, we got a pure parcel, guys. I didn't order this, so they've sent it to me. Nice. Oh, I need a new one of these because mine are moldy. Oh, hello. Hello, Murphy. Where are you? Say hi to everyone. What else did we get? Collapsible carp. We love that. Except I don't know if you'd use this in an Ironman, but maybe some other event. Like a run. Yes! Can never have too many apple pie gels. Nice. Thanks. Thanks, Pure. Oh, cutie pie. You're an old duck, aren't you? 12.
The Sahara here is the darker.
What do you reckon he's going to do? Beep at it?
So we got these 3 young giraffe boys here to our left. That's Wayo sitting there looking up. This big male, it's a little further away from the mum and son duo there. This is Kafaru.
What's happened, Dad?
I think he's just flown an airline. I think he's a bit doesn't want to alarm the passengers.
Is he on the radio?
He's on the radio right now. That's it, the brakes are going to lock up and we're rooted.
You can hear the hissing sound. It's getting quieter. What are those birds?
It's running out of air.
There's a camel.
Oh, it's alright. We can just hang out with the camel all day.
Alrighty. Finally back at the station here. Thank you all so very much for coming out.
Oh, it's alright. We're making it back. Oh, I can't believe I'm filming the outro of this in my hoodie. But it is what it is, my friends. This is the theme of what today has been like and what a lot of this week has been like. It was my nephew's first birthday, so we went to the zoo. I've got 20 weeks until Kona. There's heaps of time. I have a huge base that I've built up over the last 5-6 years. A huge base that I've built up over the last 6 months. So losing a bit of fitness now isn't the end of the world. And it's actually important to lose fitness. So because you're not starting again from scratch, and it allows your body to adapt, bring down any inflammation in your body, and just sort of reset and then go again fresh. And that ultimately is the goal. Like, talking to my coach in the past, I know now that if you're not feeling fresh going into a new block and you're still feeling tired, you're not motivated, etc., then you're already starting on the back foot and you'll burn yourself out really quickly into that build. We're doing another Ironman this year, guys. Another Ironman, 2 in 1 year. 2 within, like, I've got to count May, June, July, 6 months. 2 in 6 months. Thank you for following along with this video. Next week will be a lot more structured and there will be a lot more training content, I promise. I will keep you guys in the loop. Like I said, if you can offer any sort of leads in terms of businesses that may want to offer some support, I've dropped the donation link below. So please pass that on for me. I would really appreciate it. And thank you guys again for following the journey, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.